Hello, today's video we have the following content. Zhang Ruonan has supported her whole family for 9 years, yet still can't afford a home. The truth is heartbreaking. Zhang Ruonan, 9 years in the spotlight, carrying the weight of family dreams in the dazzling yet ruthless world of showbiz. Zhang Ruonan's name may not shine the brightest, but it carries a weight that few can fathom. For 9 years, she has poured her youth and sweat into supporting an entire family, yet she still cannot afford a small apartment with a private bathroom in Beijing. When she speaks of this simple dream, her words are laced with a mix of resignation and bitterness that stirs a complex mix of emotions in those who hear her. Some accuse her of playing the victim to craft a public persona, but peel back the glamorous facade, and the reality of her life is far from laughable. From Ruonan to the family's pillar. Zhang Ruonan's story begins with her name, Ruonan, meaning like a man. In a small village in Wenzhou, Zhejiang, her parents longed for a son, but she was born instead. The name became a heavy label, a constant reminder that her arrival might have been an accident. Later, the family welcomed 2 younger sisters and, finally, a cherished younger brother named Ante, meaning gift or blessing. The stark contrast between like a man and gift laid bare the family's unspoken preferences. As the eldest daughter, Zhang Ruonan naturally became the family's little parent. With her parents often away for business, she took on the care of her siblings, changing diapers, cooking meals, and washing their hair. From a young age, she didn't dare fall ill or complain of exhaustion, fearing she'd burden her already struggling family. In a TV show, she once casually mentioned cooking for the family despite a 40-degree fever, her mind foggy with illness. Afterward, no one recalled her suffering, they only praised her as capable. This sensibility tugs at the heartstrings. Her high school grades were lackluster, and with limited family resources, she attended a local university. To make ends meet, she worked as a tailbayo model, shooting hundreds of outfits a day for a meager 300 yuan. Shivering in thin spring clothes during freezing winters became her most vivid college memory. She never complained, only gritted her teeth and carried on, knowing her family depended on her. A breakthrough in the spotlight. From first love to real struggles in 2017, fate turned in her favor. Guo Jingming's sadness flows like a river introduced her as Gu Sangxiang, the quintessential white moonlight schoolgirl, making her an overnight first love goddess for countless fans. However, as a non-acting major, she had no industry connections and relied solely on self-learning and grit. Unable to cry on cue, she pinched her thighs until her eyes swelled red, then iced them overnight to shoot again the next day. Lacking natural talent, her only asset was her ability to endure. She went on to star in My Teenager Girl, Light Up You, and the recent hit Hard to Coax. Her roles, often gentle, kind-hearted white flower characters, seem limited in range. But in an industry where she lacks backing, having roles to play at all is a privilege. She once self-deprecatingly said in an interview, "I don't have much choice. I take what I get and do my best." This understated pragmatism reflects both her respect for her craft and her compromise with life's realities. Over 9 years, she's watched pairs come and go, many settling in Beijing with homes and luxury cars. Meanwhile, Zhang Ruonan remains in a 50-square-meter rental, sometimes queuing for the bathroom. Where does her money go? The answer is both sobering and heartbreaking. Her parents' failed business debts, her brother's education and future home and car, and her sister's living expenses weigh on her like mountains. She's a human ATM, her earnings barely warming her pocket before being sent home. The brother-supporting label an unshakable duty. The term brother-supporting demon has been cruelly slapped on her, a label as heavy as it is unfair. She rarely defends herself, only once murmuring in an interview, head lowered, "My family relies on me. I can't abandon them." Behind those words lies an unshakable sense of duty. To some, her sacrifices seem like blind filial piety or naivety, but to her, it's a habit ingrained in her very being. She's thought of living for herself, but her family's needs always take precedence over her own dreams. Her social media is strikingly quiet, with little glimpse into her personal life. An occasional photo of her cat or a late-night bowl of instant noodles reveals a weariness and detachment beyond her 26 years. Fans urge her to be selfish, to prioritize herself, but she only smiles and says, "Everyone has their struggles. Life goes on." Her acceptance of life's hardships is both heart-wrenching and inspiring. A humble dream and unyielding resilience. From the rural girl named Ruonan to the actress known as Zhang Ruonan, she has walked a thorny path. She may not be the most dazzling star, but she is undoubtedly the most tenacious. For 9 years, she has carried her family's burdens, embodying the role of eldest sister as mother. Her story is not just that of a rising actress but a mirror reflecting the struggles and resilience of countless young dreamers in Beijing today. Zhang Ruonan still strives for that small apartment with a private bathroom. The goal seems modest, yet it's a poignant testament to a young woman who, despite life's harsh realities, chooses to embrace it with love and determination. She doesn't resent her family or curse her fate. Her story reminds us that behind the glitz of showbiz lies the grit of ordinary dreamers. Though she hasn't yet achieved her dream of a home, her perseverance and strength have already earned her the respect she deserves. May she one day find her own corner of peace under the starry skies of her journey. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to press the channel subscription button. If this is the first time you watch a video on the channel,